Flav City family, what is up? It is Bobby, about to go into my second home, the grocery store, which, wow, look, Whole Foods is the first grocery store I've seen to put pumpkins out for the fall season. That is awesome. I might have to get one for Rose. I want to do a video about easy, healthy 5-ingredient meals, which is my latest cookbook. Healthy meals, meaning nutrient-dense, best-in-class ingredients, but with 5 ingredients, so anyone can make them. So let's go in the grocery store and show you everything to buy to then go home and make 5-ingredient pork taquitos, cooked in the air fryer with an avocado tomatillo salsa verde. It's tons of flavor, it's maximum effort squeezed out of 5 ingredients, and you're gonna love it. Before we go into the grocery store and do the thing we always do, like and subscribe, share, but also I want you to check out thrivemarket.com using my promo link down below. Thrive is a 6-year supporter of my channel, and the reason why I like them is pretty much anything you can get at any grocery store, maybe not pumpkins, is on Thrive Market, and it's cheaper. You save about $32 per order, and that box comes to your door. You never have to leave the home. And right now, Flav City fans are getting the hookup. When you click my link in the description box, you get 25% off your first order, a free gift up to $31. One of those gifts is a bottle of Primal Kitchen avocado oil and ranch, and it's 30 days risk-free. So check them out using my link down below. Less talking, more shopping, then we go home and more cooking. We have a couple options of protein we can use to make the taquitos. If you're going to use chicken, which I'm not going to use, in my opinion, you want to get organic, because organic chicken at least has a non-GMO feed. If your grocery store has pasture-raised chicken, which pretty much none have, I would go with that. Now, some people like to think that chicken breast is the healthier option, and while it has just a few less calories and a couple grams of fat less than boneless, skinless chicken thighs, you're almost always going to overcook this chicken. So if you're going to use chicken, use organic, boneless, skinless chicken thighs. The extra fat, which really isn't that much, really comes in handy, and the texture for me is way better. But what I'm going to do, and some Whole Foods have this in the Southeast, is use bone-in pork butt. Pork butt is actually the pork shoulder. But if you have pasture-raised any kind of beef or pork or chicken at your Whole Foods or local grocery store, get it. This is from a farm called Thompson Ranch in Georgia, and I'm going to have the butcher, you can just ask them, they'll do it for you, debone that. I'll get a 2-pound piece, have them cut it into pieces the size of my fist or something around that, and we'll pressure cook it. I'm calling that healthier because it's pasture-raised, meaning it's free to forage. And Thompson Ranch, I went on their website a while back when I moved here. It's non-GMO feed, rotationally farmed. So that means the pigs only stay on the paddock or the pasture for about 2 weeks, then they go to a new area. The flavor is amazing. So I'm gonna use that, but if you're gonna use chicken or beef, get organic or grass-fed. This recipe is actually out of our 5-ingredient cookbook, which is still a bestseller and has almost 10,000 5-star reviews on Amazon. So if you're only going to make a recipe with 5 ingredients, you got to make sure each one counts. And when I'm talking about something like barbecue sauce, I'm going to use it as a condiment later on, but I'm also going to use it in the pressure cooker to infuse flavor into the pork. And this is one of my favorite ones. Oh my God, not only is this one amazing, holy cow, this sale, if you're an Amazon Prime member, is ridiculous. They don't get any lower than this. The reason why I like this is the old ones weren't my favorite. They're very acidic. This Hawaiian barbecue sauce tastes like there's a ton of cane sugar and BS ingredients, but actually it's as clean as they get. It's organic tomato puree. It's pineapple juice concentrate as the sweetener with date paste. Look at the rest of the ingredients, my friends. Coconut aminos, Himalayan pink salt, no cruddy ingredients, no sugar. The natural smoke flavor, I think, really is just distilled smoke vapors. A lot of these barbecue sauce have it. So I'm gonna get probably just a couple of those and load up. But just in case you're ever confused about what product is Bobby approved or not, or what ingredient is bad, bust out the new Bobby approved app. All you have to do is scan any barcode at any grocery store. It'll tell you if it's Bobby approved or not. Like, for example, this sauce here has brown sugar and other unsavory ingredients. It's like having me go shopping with you. It works at any grocery store in Canada and the USA. Go to the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store, search Bobby approved. I'll put the links down below. It's your ultimate shopping guide. We just hit 100,000 downloads in less than 2 months, so high five to you, and high five to that sauce price. Load up on that, my friends. I'm going to show you one of the best tortillas to use for taquitos, tacos, whatever. It's not always in the frozen section. I'm not sure why it says last chance. That's disturbing. But these. Actually, Erica introduced these to me years ago. They're La Tortilla Factory, organic corn and wheat tortillas. Always got to read the ingredients for tortillas. I'll tell you why in a second. But look at this. So it's organic non-GMO corn with organic wheat, no cruddy oils, no cruddy ingredients. There's a cane sugar here towards the end, but it's so little it doesn't even show up, which means it's a skosh of that. Because you have the corn, you get that nice corny maize flavor, but because they put the organic wheat in here, you have that stretchability you get with a wheat tortilla. It's unbelievable. I don't know why it's going away, but this is great if you want a traditional tortilla. If you're gonna do it like I'm doing, meaning grain-free, no corn, no wheat, you have two options. Whole Foods actually has a great almond flour tortilla that pretty much is the same ingredients as siete. And look at the perfect ingredients there, right? And it's $6. So it is expensive, right? But it's not as expensive as the siete. And I actually have a bunch of siete at home. Almond flour. Now they have almond flour, cassava, they have chickpea, cassava chia. I find these are the best texture. They're slightly bigger than the Whole Foods one. And they're very, very pliable, so they're gonna be great. Just keep in mind, if you get a regular tortilla, I highly recommend at least getting organic or at least non-GMO. Otherwise, the corn is gonna be a GMO, but always read the ingredients. Make sure there's no cruddy oils in there, because a lot of them will sneak in. Even though La Tortilla makes those other ones I really like, if you look at these organic whole wheat and other ones by them too, they have, see right there, palm fruit oil, which is the same thing as palm oil. So go with one of the cleaner ones I recommended. I'm gonna go with these ones for the air-fried taquitos. You'll notice on the air-fried taquitos, I have two sauces. That's just a barbecue sauce, and this is avocado and tomatillo salsa. It's two ingredients, but it's so creamy and tangy. Ingredient one you'll need are tomatillos. They're actually not a tomato, they're a gooseberry. They come in this paper here. So I'll pick up about a pound of them. They're really nice, especially when you broil them. And then you blend it with avocado. Now I didn't plan ahead. Usually I buy my avocados like, what, 5 days in advance and wait for them to ripen. Hopefully I can somewhere here feel and find a semi-ripe avocado. But that sauce, I'm telling you, is the bows. All right, family, I got everything I need to make this recipe. Let's go home and cook some taquitos. Let's start off by seasoning the pork with a good amount of salt and pepper on each side. Then add some avocado oil to a preheating cast iron pan, and then get the pork in the pan. We're gonna sear the pork on all sides until it's super golden brown. This is really important to add a lot of flavor to the pork, and make sure to use that splatter guard. The whole process takes about 10 minutes, but that's what you want the pork to look like, deep golden brown. Then add it to a pressure cooker. I'm using the Instant Pot, along with a cup of barbecue sauce, 3/4 of a cup of water. Pop the lid on and pressure cook on high for 45 minutes. All right, Rose is gonna help make the tomatillo avocado salsa. So add the tomatillos to a sheet tray, and then give Rose some oil, some olive oil, avocado oil, either one works. Add a good drizzle. One-handed, wow, nice Rose, like a boss. And then hand Rose some salt and let her do what she does best. The salt baby, perfect. And then broil it for about 7 minutes. This is what you want them to look like. Nice and burst and kind of charred. There's so much flavor when you do that. I was lucky enough to find one ripe avocado at the grocery store. Rose is trying to get the pit out. Then scoop it into a food processor or a blender. Let the tomatillos cool down just a little bit. Add that too. And then it's optional, but you can add a shot of maple syrup. It's going to help balance the acidity of the tomatillos. And then Rose wants a shot. She says, one, Dad, just one. I've heard that many times. And then blend it up until it's nice and smooth and creamy. Check for seasoning. That's really, really good. The pork is ready. Look at that. Cooked perfectly. Let it rest for 10 minutes and then shred it up. You can do that with a knife or a fork, but look how tender that pork is. Next up, warm up a bunch of those tortillas, and then keep them warm in a tortilla warmer. And I'm bringing on Desi to roll the taquitos here. So add some filling, but not too much. Otherwise, when you roll them, they might break. And then put a couple of toothpicks in there to secure them. And here comes Rose. She wants to make a taquito for herself. Good, roll it up. Put some toothpicks in. Perfect. Nice job, Rosie. Oh, one more. Spray the inside of the air fryer with some avocado oil. And then Rose has the right idea. Just hold on 1 second. Add as many taquitos to the air fryer as possible, and then spray them with the avocado oil. It's going to make them nice and golden.
and then cook them at 370 degrees Fahrenheit for about 7 or 8 minutes, or until they look like that. Perfect. Crispy as can be and nice and golden brown. Get the second batch in, and then finish by adding some of that avocado tomatillo salsa on top, and a good drizzle of the barbecue sauce. And it's time to eat, my friends. Look at that.
Rose is grabbing a taquito. That one's hot, Rosie. Let that cool down a little bit, sweetie. Cheers. It should be a good crunch. Mm-hmm.
That looks good, man.
Cheers, Rose. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? From start to finish, in the grocery store, picking the best ingredients, making the best recipe with how many ingredients, Desi?
5.
5. Wow. Don't forget to chase it. It's Friday night after all. Some keto wine. Barbecue, pulled pork, taquitos. Cheers. There you go, Sweat. Boom. Boom to them, Rosie. The recipe is in the still best-selling cookbook, 5 ingredient meals, but I will take it off of the book and put it into the description box down below. But go on Amazon. If you want to get this book, you're going to love it. It has almost 10,000 5-star reviews, and it has all my shopping tips. I tell you exactly what to buy in there. But make this, you guys. If you have other ideas for hauls and recipes, leave a comment down below. But for Rose Honey Bunny, D. Slav Deski Parrish, and myself, we leave you like we always do. Hashtag keep on cooking. Mad love and peace. You said it? Oh my God, Rose. What'd you just say? Peace. Oh my God. High five, Rose. You're the best.